Thank you. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I'd call you Mas Fitra instead. So can you walk us through the process of purchasing that ticket? Like 40 million rupiah for one ticket, that's an extraordinary amount of money. How did you purchase that and what was the process of it?
Yeah, first of all, I didn't purchase the ticket. I was lucky enough to get the invitation from the organizer and several car makers. So actually, I was invited to the event by the organizer, and they got me a pass ID, so I can have access to paddock, to pit, to many places that holder of the regular tickets cannot go. And I was lucky enough to get invited by three car manufacturers like Porsche, Mercedes-Benz,
Wow.
and actually they were the one that gave me the Boss Emotion Club ticket. It was a VVIP club, so you can have your race in a very luxurious lounge, and uh, I was lucky enough, so I didn't have to purchase it myself.
I think that's a well-deserved VIP ticket for you, considering the influence and also the information that you continuously share on your platforms. So I'd like to ask you about your opinion about Formula E recently, and we know that this is a controversial event that was embattled from the beginning politically, both in sport manner as well. What do you think in general about Formula E?
Okay, I will not giving comments about the political uh, issue, but Formula E itself, it is the race of the future. I mean, Formula One is still the highest level of motorsport, and in the future, when people are shifting to the electric car, then the Formula E will be the race we have in the future because it doesn't burn fuel and it runs on clean energy and it has no emission at all. So, what we were looking 2 days ago, it was actually the race of the future. So, in the future, you'll see more races like this, not just Formula, maybe regular car running on electric power. So, yes, it is the race of the future.
Would this give sort of benefits for Indonesia in terms of course, in terms of the number of tourists, in terms of that more people, especially in the motor community, know Indonesia even better. But aside from that, does this give quite lots of benefits to Indonesia, Mas?
That depends. Then that depends on us. That depends on our governor because the event only take 1 or 2 days, but after that we have to use this event to promote Indonesia to other country.
Yeah.
So before holding a Formula E event, the organizer and the government must have the plan how to use this event to promote our country to the world. That's why we cannot see the Formula E success just from of people who came to watch the event, but also how our government will use this event to promote our country, and maybe the benefit of this event we can we can see if it is benefiting for us or not. Maybe in the next 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah, okay. But at least this is in line. This event is in line with our ambition to be the producer of batteries for electric cars, because our minister Luhut bin Sarpanjaitan a couple of weeks ago had talks with Elon Musk, right, to have a factory of batteries, lithium batteries here in Indonesia. So,
Yeah.
enough for the serious notes. I'd like to go to the lighter note. How does it feel, though, to be a VIP guest in the first ever Formula E in the nation?
Yeah, the race like that in Indonesia is usually very hot on the track, and it's very active to walk around. It was such a big track also to walk around, and watching the race from the VIP lounges, it was a really, really nice experience. You have all the food, you have all the drinks there, and you have a very nice view to the track. And actually, the Boss Emotion Club is the VVIP lounge. There is always with Formula E everywhere they go. So I was very lucky to have experienced that very exclusive lounge.
Wow. Aside from sitting at the VVIP lounge, Mas Fitra, we heard that you also drove around the electric laps. Can you tell us more about the electric laps that you drove on?
Yeah, I'm a racer, so naturally when I see a racing like that, I want to drive around the track. And then for 4 days before the event, the Formula E Global asked me to help them to drive an electric car to bring VIP guests and driving at race pace around the track. So without without very long thinking, then I said yes, I want to do it. So I drove around maybe 20 laps yesterday. Then I brought some VIPs with me, and it was really, really fun because I didn't only can watch the race, but also I can drive around the track with an electric car.
And talking about the track, this is a brand new track, right? At a location in North Jakarta, and this is the first ever Formula E that Indonesia has ever held. But do you think that our circuits are in line with the international standard? Has it achieved or fulfilled the international standard yet?
Yeah, of course, because we already had the race, and that means that the track had already been inspected by FIA, the Association for Motorsport. So yes, our circuit comply with the FIA regulation. Maybe some of you will ask that it's not like Formula One circuit, yes, because it has a different regulation. Formula E needs to be held in the city with the asphalt that is no better than the best highway asphalt in our country. So yes, it is different from Formula One track, but yes, it is complied with the FIA regulation. That's why we can have the race that Saturday.
Last question for you, Mas Fitra. What would you say to our viewers who haven't got the chance to watch it live directly from the track? And for those who think Formula E from negative or pessimistic perspective, what would you like to say to them?
Okay, first of all, no worries. Formula E will be in Jakarta at least for the next 2 years. So maybe you can book the ticket for next year. And yes, we have many people that were pessimistic about the event. But we as an Indonesian have to support the event, because if the event is successful, then the benefit will be for us also. And if the event is not good, or if it is ruined, then we will be embarrassed also. So we as Indonesian have to support this event. And for the governor, for the government, please make this event effective for the promotion of Indonesian tourism. So we don't only have the race, but also we can have benefit from the race itself.
Fitra Eri, an automotive expert, thank you very much for your insight
Thank you.
and for your time joining us today.